But I will say, like, I thought a theme within the 4 episodes was like a lack of discernment, and I guess I can notice that lack of discernment because I too have had issues when I was younger with a lack of discernment in my partners. It's just like, I probably should have checked up more on that. I probably should have done more background checks on that. Do y'all do background checks? Like, just like asking, like, when you are engaging in a relationship, what are your precautions? What are the things that you decide that you need to do before getting in a relationship? I know I was like joking with my brother because like there's like somebody that he might know that I might be interested in. And I was just like, does this man have a passport? Like, what's that? So like, that's not a necessity for me to engage with somebody or to date somebody, but that was just like questions that I was asking, like to like investigate that person a little bit. So I guess my question to y'all is like, how do you investigate your prospects, like individuals that you know that you possibly might like or that you're engaging with romantically? Do you do background checks? Do you do STD tests? Do you do research on the socials? Do you ask around and ask who knows him? I'm trying to be more discernment in that way. I literally, funny enough, the last 2 men I were like fake talking to, I did background checks on them and I found out that they lied about their age. So yeah, background checks. Do background checks. You know, it helps us all. It helps us all. And it's just like, I don't know, especially as women out here, we want to be safe. We want to feel like when we are engaging with men, especially sexually, oh my God, like we want to know somewhat who they are, because we truly don't know who people are, because one, do we truly know ourselves? Not trying to get too philosophical here, but it's just like we are constantly as human beings changing and evolving. So we don't know ourselves 110%. So I don't think we can truly know our partners 110%. In addition, what is the percentage that we do know when we're getting into these relationships? And like I said, I have been the person who knew nothing, who was in a relationship with someone who had multiple children, and I did not meet any of them. So it's just like, you're young and you don't engage and you don't do your due diligence for sure. But the older that we get, I like to pass down the knowledge of like, do the background checks, make sure that this person is, if they're sexually active, they are taking their STD test and things of that nature. And I do like to check socials. Like for me, and it's not because like I'm trying to create a social media platform, but for me, like I want to make sure like I can see how you kind of like market yourself, because I think social media is marketing. What do you feel comfortable showing, speaking, and saying to the public, to the world, right? Like if there is somebody who's very comfortable like showing their body and you are more of a conservative person, maybe that might not be the same type of vibe for you. If there is somebody who talks about sexuality and sex and all of those things, and that's not your vibe, you might not be comfortable in doing that. So I think it's just more about like how someone presents themselves. That's why I'm always interested in socials, and not because I have this argument with friends, not because I think this is the 100% representation of yourself, but it's more about what is your mindset as you promote or market yourself or engage with the public. So it's just like, you thought that was okay, or you thought that was fine, and I might be like, oh no, this is crazy. Like for example, like crying on camera, if it's not like somebody else taking a candid and is crying of joy, like I'm like, we might come back 10 years from now and you're like, Amadi, you're lying, you cried on camera. But currently you will see no photos, no videos, no documentation of me crying on camera. Like that is not something that I want to market. Like I want to be honest, I want to be real, I want to be authentic about myself. 9 times out of 10, I just be in my house doing videos. But like, yeah, no, you're not gonna see me crying on camera. But once again, that's how I market myself. Like 9 times out of 10, like you're not gonna see a lot of racy like photos of me because I work in education. This is how I'm marketing myself. Do you get what I'm saying?